So this is me, is it recording? So this is me. So I've got WL Toys 124018. You get free batteries with it, these 2200 milliamp hour 2S LiPo. So I've got all three of them on charge. These are my free normal batteries. Two 2S LiPos and one 3S LiPo. This is my weapon of choice. Tamiya Avanti 2011 Riri. I've got new wheels on it, new caps, new cam locks, new screws, new transfers, decals, painted the tyres, kept the original sponges in. The new sponges I got are too soft. These ones are harder, because what I'm wanting to do is to do 2 speed runs, and then that's it. This is getting sacked, retired. I'm going to take this motor out. So first of all, what I'll do is 2 speed runs with this motor in TBL M02S. It's all Tamiya TBLE02S speed controller, and I'll do 2 speed runs. The old wheels are now soft, so I've got some new road wheels for speed runs. These are new, never been run. Still waiting for some tyres. I've got some off-road tyres, wide stud spike tyres, 01, but obviously can't use them for a speed run because it'll be all vibrating. And the wide stud spike tyres, Tamiya tyres, the spikes are up here, so obviously I'm not going to run them on the road. So all I've got is these, the original ones. Surprised how long they've lasted. So she's good to go. All I need to do on this, so what I'll do is 2 speed runs with the with this brushless Tamiya TBL M02S motor in. See if it goes any faster with the harder wheels, and then once that's done, it's sat, it's retired, and I'll take this motor out. I'll try the other motors in it. I've got the dampers to do. The dampers are leaking front and rear, and then I've got the diffs to check, the rear diff, the front diff. Make sure that the diffs are tight, re-grease them, put them back, make sure they're tight, put it all back together. That might be quite a big job, so that's something for the future. And I'll just run maybe some brushed motors in it. I've got 3 weapons of choice. I've got a super modified 11 turn. I've got a super stock RZ, which I think is 25 or 23 turn. And I've got the motor that comes with it as standard in the kit, which is the GT tuned, which I think is 23 turn. So yeah, and I've got a number of different speedos I can use with it if I want to take the speedo that's in out. The good thing is I've got the cooling fan fitted, which you need when you're running brushless TBL M02S. So that's that one, that's that bad boy. My other things are, I'll take these batteries downstairs. These are all in storage now, so they're set to storage, which is roughly about a third charged, 34% with LiPos. So right then, let's take a look downstairs. So if you're not running your buggy or your truck or whatever, and if you've got good LiPos, you need to put them into storage, which is 34% charge. Roughly about a third charge for these. I mean, the batteries that come with the WL Toys are like just cheap things, and they recommend that you just run them down, charge them once in a while, maybe once or twice in a month, just to keep them going, keep them running. So there's my Beetle. This is the WL Toys 124018, which I've had about 2 weeks now, and I'm very impressed with it. It's an RTR ready to run. It comes with a bit of a rubbish transmitter. It's a really nice looking buggy, and I'm surprised it goes very fast. It's not got a 540, it's got a 550 motor in it, brushed, but I'm very happy with it as standard. It handles good. I'm surprised how smooth it is. it runs good and fast and smooth, and it's really nice and good to drive. It's nice to drive. It handles well. I've had a few flips with it, but as standard it's a nice and good looking motor. The only thing is the transmitters is a bit tacky. It's a bit rubbish, but maybe I might try my other transmitter, which I used in the past on the Avanti. It's a nice looking buggy though. It's got some lights at the front here. And it runs, you can get it with 1, 2 or 3 batteries, which are 2200 milliamp hour. So yeah, it's not a bad little buggy. It's a desert buggy, and this comes up, just a little hatch. So you put the battery in. So pretty neat. Good solid little car, little motor. The only thing I need to do with this is the dampers. Check them, see if there's oil in them. Need to get some more damper oil. And the only other thing is the front and rear diffs, which I need to grease. And then that's it. She's ready to. It's alright to run now, but those are things that need doing, which maybe I might do the dampers this week, diffs next week. Got a little bit of damper oil there. That's a standard with a Beetle. That's an ESC, which I'm going to try. It's a make that I've never heard too much about and I've never used before. M-Tronics. It's just for brushed motors, but it's unlimited. So it's for brushed motors, but it's unlimited. So I can run the all my brushed motors. In other words, the Super Stock RZ, the Super Modified 11 turn, and the Avanti GT tuned. So I'm putting that ESC into this baby. She needs a clean. What have I got to do with this? When it's raining a bit, I'll run it in the wet just to give it a bit of a clean. It's a bit dusty and dry, so I'll run it in when it rains a bit, hopefully. Maybe this week, I don't know, next week. I'll run it in the rain just to give it a bit of a clean.